All right, it is 6:30 a.m. on Saturday morning. Last night I loaded up the Wolfe Ridge splitter, and we're about to hit the road. I'm going to go help a friend of mine split some wood, an old friend. I mean, this guy is old. All right, I've been on the road for about an hour or so, and I just stopped here at this Sheets. I am in near Wheeling, West Virginia. There's a Cabela's right here. Maybe on the way back, I'll stop there at Cabela's. I haven't been in there for a while, but I got about another, I don't know, 25 minutes or something to get to Doug's place. And it is going to be a hot one today. It's already 75 degrees and it's 10 after 8 in the morning. I think it's going to get up to about 95, but I'm not sure how much wood they have. I don't think it's a whole bunch. I imagine we'll have it knocked out in a couple hours before it gets real hot. So that'll be good. I'm looking forward to seeing old Doug. I'm telling you. I don't know if I mentioned, but Doug and I work together, and he's a good guy. He's a few years older than me. He likes to debate that, but it's the truth. He's actually a baby boomer, and I'm still a Gen Xer. I just made the cutoff for that. I mean, Doug's so old, when he was in school, they didn't even have history class because they didn't have a history. Some of you may be wondering why I have the Wolfe Ridge splitter on the trailer and I didn't just tow the splitter. If I was going a short distance, I would tow it, but you know, this is mostly interstate driving, 70 miles an hour, and I just feel a little bit better with it on the trailer. I think they have a side-by-side, a Ranger or something down there at the 2-inch ball. So we'll just back up on the trailer and unload it just the same way that I loaded it. So it should work out really well. But the splitter is all fueled up. They're gonna have a couple guys down here. I like this. I enjoy splitting wood, and it'll be good to be able to help out an old guy like Doug. What are you guys doing? Huh? What are you doing? Come on, man. You start patting her, she won't leave you alone. You're a good girl, huh? See the tombstone over there? All right, here we have my buddy Doug on the left, and his good neighbor is what Doug calls him. We got some nice firewood here to split. Now, Doug asked me when I came down here, he said, what's this gonna cost me? And I said, all it's gonna cost you is you have to say one nice thing about me on camera. Because I told him, you know, we're pretty hard on one another.
I got nothing. I mean, I really got nothing other than there's a huge pile of wood there and it's going to be split here, and that's awesome. We really appreciate Mike coming down and helping us. So
I want to get your take on that splitter when we're done. You're going to be amazed at how fast this is. It's and they're nice rounds there. Those ones down at the bottom are probably 18-20 inches and a lot of 15-inch stuff. I'll run the 4-way wedge mostly. I have a 6-way, but the 4-way is better for that bigger stuff because you got to quarter it all again anyway. So we'll just run it. You know, with you guys helping, what do you say? It's about 10 after 9 right now?
Yep.
We'll probably be done a little after 10. It'll probably take less than an hour. So we'll get started. elm, by far my least favorite wood. All right, we got everything wrapped up. It took a little longer than I thought because it's pretty much all elm. That stuff is nasty, isn't it?
It's sure was.
What do you think of this thing, Doug?
Did the job. Did it pretty quick.
It did, much faster than just like a regular...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just under 3 hours, 2 hours, 48 minutes.
Yeah, we got 2 pickup loads and about another cord, I'd say. If it wasn't for about 90% of it was elm, and we had a first with this splitter today. I had 2 pieces that it wouldn't split. With the 4-way wedge on it, I took the 4-way off and it was able to do it. But one was one of those big, gnarly, it was huge, elm pieces with some knots and stuff too. And the other was ash, but as soon as I took the 4-way off, it ripped right through it. But yeah, I've never had that happen before. But I've mentioned before, this is a 22 ton. The 28 ton, I think you lose just a little bit of cycle time. For what I do, this is everything that I need for sure. I usually don't get into stuff this big. And the log lift's really nice, but when you got a guy like that there, he's kind of was the log lift today. Every time I'd look, I go to put it down, he'd throw another one on there. But yeah, worked out good. So Doug also said he thinks he has one thing he figured out nice to say about me.
So anyway, you know, early on, I said I didn't have nothing. And of course, Mike and I were, like he mentioned, we're pretty hard on each other.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to turn that off. But we actually are pretty good friends, and appreciate obviously the work today. And I know it'll cost me a lot somewhere down the road. But for now, you know, it's pretty reasonable. But anyhow, on another note, my wife and I, you saw her working in a video, we've been into 4-H shooting sports for quite some time, 20 years. And Mike got on board as a supporter. He supports the high 4-H shooting sports. You've probably seen the back of my shirt and the front, but anyway, Mike sponsored the shirts, and it's a great thing for kids, and we just appreciate all he does to help us, and we're looking forward to more in the future. So.
Well, thanks, Doug.
Appreciate the Outdoor with the Morgans doing that.
You're gonna make me tear up or something.
Well, I doubt it.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that was good. Yeah, it was a good morning. It's in the 90s right now. It's a hot one.
Hard on us old guys. I kind of, you know, on a more serious note, I look at Mike like a big brother, you know. And,
see, I look at you as an older uncle.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're gonna go get some lunch. Call it a day. We'll load this up and be good to go. Yeah, that was fun.
Good time.
Thank you.
Much funner when it's 20 degrees or 30 degrees out.
Right.
But
thanks again. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. right, it is now Sunday afternoon and it's another warm one today, although I think it may rain a little bit late this afternoon, early this evening, which would probably be a good thing. Now yesterday when I got back, I left the Wolfe fridge and everything right on the trailer. I just got it unloaded and everything put away. I got into some other things when I got home there yesterday. Dropped another tree over there where we're gonna build the building. Ran the Woodmizer a little bit. But yeah, yesterday was a good day. We had a lot of fun there, got a lot of wood split. I grossly underestimated how much wood was there. I was thinking when I got there it was gonna take about an hour. I really didn't look at everything. Plus that elm, I mean, there was about 90% of that wood was elm, and that's my least favorite wood to split. If you're just running them through one right after another, it's no big deal. But when you have to re-split them, you know, you gotta pull them back through and you just can't get that last little bit apart. It's a pain in the neck. You could literally split, you know, like red oak or cherry twice as much in the same amount of time as it takes to split that elm. But anyway, I think that's it for today's video. Like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.